Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to White Whale Fishing. Thanks for tuning in. So we're not doing any fishing right now because it's literally like polar vortex. I think it's about minus 15 outside with the wind chill. Lakes have more ice on them than I've ever seen since I've lived here in Indiana and been fishing. So not doing any fishing, but we have been building up our tackle arsenal over the wintertime and thinking about getting out on the water. What baits am I going to be using first? And a lipless crankbait is something that I'm probably going to have tied on immediately because bass are deep, looking to move up shallow. So I picked up some new lipless crankbaits and I want to show you guys what I've got. If fishing a lipless crankbait is something that you love, or fishing a lipless crankbait is something that you're not too sure about and you want to pick up some new baits, this might be the video for you. Now, I've had some good success fishing lipless crankbaits in the spring before, but I've never really dedicated a lot of time to it. That's something that's going to change this year. And I've picked up some new baits from Duo Realis, Lucky Craft, Strike King, and 6 Sense. And we're going to take a deep dive, taking a look at those baits right now. Let's go. We do have the Red Eye Shad from Strike King, one of the most popular baits in the country. This color is called Sexy Blueback Herring, and I really like this color because it's pale, and I believe that this time of year fish are have much less color in them than any other time of year. So I think this is going to be a really good representation of bait fish in the cold water. This is the rattling version. You can hear those high-pitched rattles going to town. A lot of people like this bait because of the way that it falls, kind of flutters on the way down to the bottom, which may cause a good reaction strike. All right, guys, taking a look at 6 Sense. We've got two models of the Snatch 70X. These are BB models. This is called the Brown Eye Special. I really like the colors on this guy. Yellow, reds, oranges, really going to stand out in all types of water this year and give the bass something that they can see and find really easily. I believe that bass don't see very well in really cold water. They rely on their other senses, and showing them something bright this time of year, whether it is yellow or red or orange, I think is a good idea. Red and greens are the colors that bass can see the best, so if they are in a situation where their eyes are not working as well as normal, why not give them something that they can find really easy? There's the second Snatch 70 that we have, Chrome Bacon. Old school OG rattle traps by Bill Lewis. Probably one of the most popular colors ever was a blue top with a chrome side. And they have done that here, but they've given it a little bit of a flesh on the bottom. I imagine that they thought that bass are feeding up a lot of times, and this would give them something to hone in on. Pretty sweet color. Sticking with 6 Sense, moving on to the Quake Thud 70s. Taking a look at Gold Reactor. Really awesome perch or golden shiner imitation. Gold foil, dark back, orange sides. Again, something that's going to stand out on a sunny day. This is really going to flash, kick off a lot of flash and reflection from the sunlight. These are the Thud versions. So these are one knockers. That's that deep sound. It's not a high pitched sound. I really like one knockers in the wintertime. I've had more success on the one knockers than I have with any other bait. But that is still a pretty sweet looking color from 6 Sense. Taking a look at Craw Bomb, Quake Thud 70. Again, you can hear that one knocker. That paint job is just sick. Red, brown, copper, flake, orange belly, and check this out. It's semi-translucent, so it sticks out. It has that glow to it. Has that glow to it with the light behind it, and I imagine the bass could see that also, considering that red is one of the colors that they can see the best. I think this guy's going to be working some overtime in the cold water for me. All right, sticking with 6 Sense, this is the last one we have. This is the Quake 80 suspending version. So this guy, as far as rattles, it has both. It has a one knocker, it has BBs, but this bait will literally suspend in specific water temperatures, or it will sink very, very, very slowly. The ability to pull this and stop it and have it suspend or sink slowly in their face is something that I imagine sometimes they just won't be able to handle. I had good success on one of these baits last year. This is a 1/2 ounce version. It's slightly larger than most lipless crankbaits, but it weighs the same. So the one thing that I do know about this is that if you cast it into the wind, it sails off a little bit. It's a little bit like a potato chip, casting a potato chip into the wind. But that color is called Chrome Threadfin Flash. If you have Threadfin Shad in your area, I imagine that that is just going to be an awesome imitation of them. Lucky Craft. There it is, the LV500, the most popular JDM lipless crankbait in the world, in the most popular color, with one exception. This is called Ghost Minnow. This is a special release called Silver Cheek Ghost Minnow, where they've put some of this foil in here. Again, always trying to show them something different. 3/4 ounce bait, same size as regular lipless baits. The rattles inside is a combination. Super, super loud bait, BBs and rattles. 3/4 ounce bait. It's going to have a slightly faster rate of fall than all the others of the same size, and we'll see how that works out this winter. But there it is, the LV500 in Silver Cheek Ghost Minnow. We have the Duo Realis Apex Vibe 100. That is a 4-inch 1 1/8 ounce bait. Here's a size comparison for you compared to other lipless crankbaits. It is a beast of a bait. And check out these rattles. It's 100% silent. And I wanted to really get a silent large bait. That way I could sneak up on some of those bigger bass. I believe the big bass eat big baits. And if I can sneak up on one of them where they can't hear me coming, but I can still talk to them with the vibration of the lateral line, this is going to be a big bass search bait for me in the cold water. All right, guys, that's it. Those are the baits that I picked up. A lipless crankbait can be a fantastic search bait, bottom hopping bait, a fantastic bait in general, any time of year. I'm really going to be focused on fishing them late winter through the spring so I can help develop confidence in them. Let's open up the chat below. When do you guys fish a lipless crankbait? What's your favorite brand? Do you like rattles? Do you like one knockers? Do you like silent? What's your go-to color? How do you fish them? Do you burn them? Do you rip them off of grass? Do you hop them? Do you guys have any questions about any of the baits that I've picked up? Let's open up the chat and start talking about it. I appreciate you watching. If you found any value in this, do me a favor, smash the thumbs up button. It really helps push this video to the people that are looking for this type of content. I got to get out of here. I got to go be a dad. I hope you guys are fishing. I hope you're catching. I really appreciate you watching, and I'm hoping to get out on the water soon. Take care. Tight lines. God bless.